Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Kimmy, and today we are going to do this blue and pink look with the Jeffree Star Blue Blood. Here is a sneak peek at this palette. I just almost dropped it. Here it is. And this is her all open. It is very, very pretty. Like, look at those colors. It's very gorgeous. So, anyway, if you're interested in seeing how I did this, then please keep on watching. So, the first shade that I go into is called Priceless in the shade. And you guys, I am the fucking mayor of Idiotville because I realized that most of this is out of frame. But I think I get my life back together here in a few minutes. But I am using this Jaclyn Hill and Morphe brush. Don't come for me, I don't remember the name. And I'm putting that right in the crease area so that we get a nice wash. And God bless, I hate that you can't see this, but I swear it gets better in time. And I did dip back into that shade a few times. And the next shade that I'm using is this shade called Minty. It's kind of like minty. I mean, pretty good to the name. And if you're wondering what's under my eye, I am baking, and it gives me time to bake and do my eyeshadow at the same time, and it catches any fallout. And while I do love this palette, I love the colors, it has a shit ton of fallout, you guys, and I just keep on going back and forth with this color. And then I'm going back in with the first brush and first shade, Priceless, just to make sure Minty and Priceless are nicely blended together. And now I'm going in with the shade I'm Cold, which is a really pretty blue, just to add some depth and dimension to Minty. It's actually a really good color combination in my own humble opinion, and I just pack and I go back and forth in between this and Priceless just to make sure that everything is very nice and blended. And now I'm going in with the shade Untouchable with a very small blending brush just to give that pop of pink, just to give it that cotton candy look that I was not going for, but you know, whatever works. And it, in my opinion, worked out in the end. And I am just blending Minty, I'm Cold, Priceless together with that Untouchable pink shade. And then once again, going back in with that very first brush and with the shade Priceless, I did not tap back into the pan, and I'm just making sure all of that color is nice and blended with each other. And then I am dipping back and forth between I'm Cold and Minty to really give that depth and color, and just to make sure that it is popping through all of that. So I did go ahead and cut my crease off camera because my face had to be like at my mirror, you guys, to get that nice somewhat even line. So right now I am putting more I'm Cold and Minty just because for some reason it looks really patchy on this eye, and I'm not quite sure why. But see, we're back in frame. Told you that it would work out. So I'm just trying to blend together. So I did take those two colors and wet it, and I dipped it into the shade called Crystal Flush. And I packed that all over most of the concealer. Oh, you guys, look at that color. It is gorgeous. But I did leave like a small, tiny little baby space just so that I can get another color on top, and I am dipping back in there just to get to the color that I really want. Cullinan, I think that's how you say that. And I'm putting it right on top of Crystal Flush, and it gives it this really nice pop because it's like a shimmery white, but a little bit darker than a shimmery white. But it works, you guys. It truly does work. And then I just go right back in the shade Mint Tea and I'm Cold and make sure everything is nice and blended. I keep on looking and trying to compare if it looks even. But then I go back in with that smaller brush and that pink shade. I think it was called Untouchable. My memory is not that great right now. But I just try and make sure that everything is nice and blended, of course. The final look. If you like this look and you want to see more, like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.